Hello, it's Monday the 24th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So this week will be focused on the leadership race part 2, and it's already shaping up to be a bit of a spoof. When the original, that gave us a leader, in inverted commas, that was outlasted by a lettuce. So any sequel was always going to be a bit of a farce. Rumours suggested that Boris was coming back. Rumours suggested Boris would forgive the Sunak sabotage in order to get the band back together. But then rumours suggested that Sunak dismissed that idea by pulling out a signed postcard of Liam Gallagher, sending Boris on his way by saying it's not just Noel that can write a good tune, you know. Rumours suggested that Boris had all the support needed, and while only 57 MPs publicly declared the support, he claimed to have the support of 102 MPs. But before we could even pull out the call stats to confirm his KPI claims, Boris pulled out. He said you can't govern effectively unless you have a united party, and that is very much the problem when it looks very unlikely that any new leader will command the full support of the Tory party. So Truss will be out on Friday as the shortest serving PM of all time, and it looks likely that little Rishi Sunak will be her replacement, perhaps as the shortest PM of all time. I'm happy to stand corrected in the comments if you can find me a shorter leader. From the UK, before you get smart by throwing Napoleon into the mix. But political confusion plays out, and in the background the Bank of England is preparing for their next meeting, no doubt debating a 50 basis point rate hike against a 75 basis point rate hike, given that headline inflation is now over 10% and output is dropping. In the market, sterling took the Truss resignation in its stride. We open around 113.80 against the dollar, 115.40 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 98.60 as we kick off the new week, where the UK should have its third Prime Minister in 7 weeks. Over in the US, things are warming up for the Fed meeting next week, where a 75 basis point rate hike remains the most likely outcome. There are those who believe that a full 1% rate hike would send the right message over how serious the Fed is about fighting inflation, because prices are still rising, despite all the rate hikes that have been delivered to date. However, the recession risk remains in the background, especially as rates are now past the neutral rate and firmly into restrictive territory. So there we are. The dollar index is struggling to regain the 114 level. We topped out around 113.75 last week, before closing the week around 111.90. That's it from me. Have a great week.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.